You Know What You Should Do by Jessica Lee Morgan. Women in music. Women have always had a tougher time in music than men. Am I biased? Probably. I've got some stats here in the book which you can read for yourself, but I'm going to skip over them now. They basically say that women have a tougher time in music. So, now to my gut instinct. I met a lot of women when I was a visitor for the PRS Members Fund. Some were successor members, widows of composers. Some were writers who had contributed to some significant hits. Their hubbies had taken the credit. There are, of course, many successful female songwriters and composers, but their journey seems to have been harder. They've had to overcome prejudice and oppression. To be a songwriter, you have to be a business person too, and often women get squashed in discussions. They're made to feel insignificant. At the fund, one of our board members was Lynsey de Paul. She sadly passed away suddenly in 2014. She was a fearsome board member, fighting for the underdog and insistent that things were done right. When she died, the fund was keen to commemorate her, and with the PRS Foundation, we founded the Lynsey de Paul Prize. Unsurprisingly, the male chairman, with his outmoded views, thought it was nonsense that we were singling out women for special attention. He argued that we may as well be more specific, one-legged Chinese lesbians or something. This is the same guy who commented that I had better legs than my predecessor. He's dead now. I nearly had a nervous breakdown organising the inaugural dinner because I was doing the work of 3 people. But we did it and gave the first prize to a young girl of 15 named Emma McGrath. The prize was money and mentoring from an elderly male publisher. I like this chap, but I wish we could have come up with someone more appropriate. On the other hand, he represents the industry that she was entering. This was before trans and non-binary people were included in such funding. Their issues of marginalisation are, of course, as important and deserving of help, but they are different. I can't help feeling, and feel free to argue with me, that some artists have made more of a marketing point about their gender fluidity than their actual talent. However, don't women have to contend with overt sexism and ageism? It's complicated, and I can only speak about my own experience and how I feel in my gut. It was important to commemorate Lynsey's rise to the top. In an era where women were overly sexualised and then stamped on by any means necessary, she fought her way through and then held her own. She opened up about the mental and physical abuse she suffered and even made a self-defence video,